The debate has now been called to order. The topic is, what is the most appropriate punishment for rape felonies? I will open the floor up to whoever would like to speak first. All right,
First speaker of the year.
Young Joy, give it up.
Alright, so let's just take a moment here and let's admit that a large majority of rapes are committed by males, men. So I think that a very suitable punishment for men who are raping women or other men would be to just give them like 5 tons of estrogen and just introduce it to their system. You women are laughing because they know what estrogen does to you. Boys, you guys may not be so familiar with the chemical estrogen, but basically what happens is that it is pain at every level, from physical to emotional to spiritual to God knows what. It is like introducing a menstrual cycle into your life, and you guys don't want to know what I don't know, and I never want to know what it's like. Am I right? Yeah. So I'm thinking that this is a very suitable punishment because technically it's humane. And technically it can be reversed because eventually estrogen, kind of flushes out of your system. But if you introduce a ton of it into this guy for like a month, I bet you he will never rape again. And the whole point of punishment is to stop people from doing the crime again.
Our next speaker, John, go ahead, take it away.
Okay, be young. Sure, you put some estrogen in him this month, he's gonna feel pretty down. He might not rape for a few months, but this guy already raped. He got a taste of it, he wants more. What we gotta do is completely get rid of his item. I'm not saying just chop it. I'm not saying just chop it off. I'm saying sex change operation. We're gonna take it, we're gonna work it, and this man is going to have a vagina. That will ensure he will never rape a woman ever again, because he no longer has a penis. In fact, he has a vagina now, and maybe someone will rape him.
This is the hard part of what I'm trying to say is that you're going to say things that are awesome or hilarious or just totally ridiculous and you can't help but laugh, but really try to be as quiet as possible because, in case you guys know, I'm probably legally obligated to tell you, we have Jarrett over here, our cameraman, who's filming everything for our YouTube channel. Every debate is going to be filmed, so if you're not comfortable speaking in front of the camera, or you're under witness protection or something, then you don't have to speak, but I'm legally obligated to tell you that you will be on film, so just keep that in mind.
And real quick, an important thing. After clapping, after John talks about sex changes and whatnot, do it like they do on those like cheesy golf performances, just a quick, and then we're done, because I don't want a whole like 2-hour standing ovation after every single. Oh, hey, look at that, guys!
Finally.
All right, so we're gonna have Jake speak, and once he's done, we're all gonna file into the next room. Hopefully by the time we get so, Jake, if you want to go ahead and take it on, guys, remember to respect the speaker.
Okay. I don't think we should go as far as forcing them to undergo a sex change operation, which I'm pretty sure would fall under the cruel and unusual punishment clause of the Constitution. I believe instead, some people are against physical castration. Rather than do physical castration or have them undergo a sex change operation, you can do chemical castration, which basically would have the same effect. And then if they rape again after that, then I would say either life in prison or death penalty, because they obviously don't give a crap for anybody else.
Real quick, ladies and gents, let's move away from the wall because that like folds in a weird way.
We don't want casualties.
Yeah, no casualties in the first meeting.
That'd be really
Second meeting.
Second meeting, we got some casualties.
Yeah, okay. Let's have Shad go ahead and go.
All right, so you made some good points about, that chemical castration may be a good idea, but I don't totally want that.
Guys, hold on. Don't move in right now because someone's talking and you make a lot of noise. So,
Let's let the kind gentleman actually open the wall all the way before we start like pouring in.
Mike raging over there.
go ahead, Shad.
Okay, yeah, so I do agree that chemical castration sounds a little bit more humane, and you guys want to cut the pieces right off. You're so happy to do that, but sometimes in these cases where a raper is involved, people are actually, criminalized for something that they actually weren't part of. People actually, they are just in the wrong place at the wrong time, and then they end up going to jail for something they didn't do. So should we really go chopping everything off if this person might be innocent? Shouldn't we have a more temporary option, maybe like a temporary chemical castration, where they can just have every month or so go to the doctor and get this chemical castration, rather than just chopping it all off and then finding out they're innocent and be like, I can't have kids no more. Just something to think about.
Quick race period, move into the seats.
Please go, everybody. We're going to get started. So who wants to go next?
I just wanted to say that I take offense to the fact that becoming a woman has been suggested as a punishment. What with the estrogen and with the sex change operation. Yeah, I'll admit sometimes we get the short end of the stick, but I don't think it's worthy of becoming a punishment for a rapist. I think I'm much more in favor of castration because, like, when a person murders someone with a gun, that person's never going to be allowed to use a gun again. So I think if you misuse your gun, your gun, you shouldn't be allowed to have one anymore. That's all I say.
And also, guys, remember, now the room's bigger, you need to speak up. Not Karina, you did well, but just remember, now it's an more open room, so you got to speak up more.
Remember to say their names.
Yeah, and guys, introduce yourselves. Say, Anthony McElroy, I'm a senior, and this is what I believe. So, give that up. You can go.
Hi, I'm Julia Strong. I'm a freshman. And honestly, yes, most rapists are male, but there are occasions where there are female rapists. It may not exactly seem believable because guys aren't really that unwilling most of the time. But if you think about it, there are female rapists. So what exactly would the punishment be for those women? I mean, we've seen castration for men, even giving them estrogen to make them feel the pain that a woman goes through her life. So what would women get?
Alright, I saw your hand, black tank top. Yep.
So, I think we should just have like an ass prison. My name is Lewis. Plumber. We should just have like an ass prison. And so all the rapists that want to rape other people, an ass prison. So, if they want to rape people, they can go there and then they'll know how it feels. And it goes for the women too. No estrogen, whoever didn't like that.
Alright, so we could either cut off their genitalia, give them estrogen, or put them in an ass prison. That's pretty good.
I like the ass prison idea.
That's just your head. Okay, you right there.
I'm Ary Landeros. I'm a junior, and in the event where we're deciding what the punishment should be for rape, I think whoever the victim is, they should be able to do whatever they want with whoever raped them. I mean, if we leave it at that, then the possibilities are endless, really. They can torture them for as long as they want. They can turn them into a man or a female. They can turn girls into a man if girls are the ones raping. And yeah, possibilities are endless if we let them decide.
I'm Derek Zapalac. I'm a senior. I like your idea, but like, would there be limits for that? Like,
Oh, no.
someone can obviously, rape is a very bad thing, but there has to be some extremity to like what kind of rape it was. There's simple groping. There's nothing after groping really, but just go away from there. But say someone just gropes. I would just say go to prison. If someone goes all the way, then I think that's open, but death is still a little out there, but that's just my opinion.
I'm going to agree with Derek when it comes to the fact that, my name is Zain, I'm a junior. Anyways, what I was saying, Derek, what you were saying, what were you saying again? No, sorry, I forget.
I was just saying how if someone it depends on how serious the rape accusation is, because someone can easily just go and grope someone and they can go to prison. But if someone actually goes all the way and someone has the rights to decide what to do, what's the extremities of it? Like, are they put to death or just?
Well, the problem with that is the person, they could be lying about it and say it was the most extreme ever and then pick their torture. That, and then the thing is, you can go way too far. I mean, what if that person that got raped, what if he was deranged to begin with? Like, what if like, the victim in the end ends up being the rapist? That would suck. And then I say, instead of like, cutting off anything or removing anything, we make an island. You know what they did in England with bad people? They sent them to Australia. I say we make an island, call it Rape Island. You know, it's pretty clear what it is, okay? We send all the rapists there, and instead of the death penalty, we send people to Rape Island. They get raped, we send them there for a week, okay? Once they realize that these bad things are gonna happen, I don't want to go to Rape Island again, man. Sorry. Wait. One more thing. Once we construct this island, we make the rapist games.
Oh my God.
So that was interesting.
Acknowledging.
Okay, Jarrett, I'm gonna let you speak. Let me take over here.
Okay.
Hey, I'm Jarrett. I'm usually the guy behind the camera. I'm a senior, and we all agree that rape is bad, right?
Yeah.
Have we all heard of Hammurabi's code? An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth? Yeah. Okay, well, why don't we apply that to rapists? See, the Romans, when they would have someone commit a heinous crime such as rape or murder, they had a special giraffe, and this giraffe, it was trained to rape the person. Okay? This is an actual fact, it actually happened. This giraffe was trained to rape the person. Now, I think that is a great idea. Along with the rape games, maybe that's the final level, that's the boss, okay? Also, maybe we monetize the rape games, okay? Solve our budget problems right there.
Oh my God!
That's all I have to say.
Thank you, Jarrett Perkins.
Well, this debate just keeps getting more and more interesting.
Welcome to JSA.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Ary, I'm a junior, and I agree with, I forgot his name, but the victim does not decide. Like, the victim is taken and they are raped. So the victim is not responsible for what happened to them. And like you were saying, you don't know if like the person is lying or not. There's actually tests that can, like, for your brain, you can tell, so that could be taken out of the way. So I think that the victim should decide the punishment because they didn't decide to be the victim, you know. So now the rapist can be the victim of, they can experience the pain that they caused the victim.
Go ahead.
Cameron.
I'm Cameron.
All right, guys. So what's your name, Cameron?
Alright, well anyways, she was saying how they can do tests on your brain to see if you remember someone. If you're drunk or drugged, everyone looks the same. Like, not personal experience or anything, but some funny stuff can happen. I think that the amount of the consequences of the rape should matter too. Like the accidental rape, like he just turned 18, she's 17, been girlfriend, boyfriend for 3 years, mom finds out, gets angry, decides to report it. I think that should be different than castration. Done.